Here's Ingram and Williamson. Kyrie Irving is out there with Baller, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think the head coach has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape, so a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting. After coming out of the pandemic season, Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time. And this year, you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time? How do you manage the rest for guys, active rest on those days off? It looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the hill.
AT&T 5G Sub Camp, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Shoots from the line. Pelicans with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Reyes. And the Pelicans get it back. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
By heel, nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Irving against Lillard. Irving passes to Ingram. There's the pass to Capella. Here's Reyes. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That one is on heel. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Patton, and they convert it last on a tip, number 3.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Reyes. Off target from 3-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Out to the right wing. A shot by Lillard, wide open. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson. Lillard's got his second basket of the night. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. New Orleans moving it around. Passes it to Reyes. To the paint, 5 to shoot. And it's Capella missing. Portland leading. Hield left side. Kicks it to Lillard. Here's It's Patton, and it's blocked by Reyes. Outside Irving. Reyes, covered by Lillard. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Johnson. Here's Meyer. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Inside. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Well, we talk about the clutch story of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage waving in the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Mastermind. Here's Lillard, finding the lane, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers take possession. Irving against Teal, just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Well, healed right there on the heel, waiting for someone to get open.
Here's Reyes. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
He gets that one. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside Irving. The pass to Reyes. To the middle. To the inside. Williamson. Rebound by Johnson.
Not very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Fires from deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Now, here's Lillard, covered by Reyes. And Lillard gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw good from Reyes. And so he makes both from the line. Portland trailing here. Down low. That shot misses. Nice D from Reyes. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Inside. Here, he's covered by Reyes. With the drive. And that's collected by Reyes. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Irving. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Can't get the tip in. The Blazers on offense. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. And Lewis subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. McCollum's checked in for Stanley Johnson.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
It's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
They get it back. Reyes, the pass to Hayes. Stolen by McCollum. Second chance effort, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move. Is left with no choice but the foul.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in.
2 shots.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot, you know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference.
The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. From the arc. Trades it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Pass to Lewis. To the paint. Here's Reyes. And they come back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 17.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point.
Having another steal.
All year long, that's been his thing, just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
Well, GA, with that snipe, he's now tied for third for most steals in a single season.
Well, to tally this many steals in a year is incredible. Tied now with Michael Ray Richardson, third most steals in a season.
And here's Trent. His last outing, 16 points for him. Count it. Captain's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Reyes, the pass to Hayes. To the inside. And Murphy kicks to Ingram. It's a nice passing here by New Orleans. To the middle. Hayes dishes to Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hell good with the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin. Particularly,
He swipes the ball away again.
and he creeps towards greatness with every steal he makes.
He has climbed his way up to the third highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. Amazing.
Well, he has passed Michael Ray Richardson's mark of 265 steals. That's set back in 1980. What a defensive juggernaut he's been all year long.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Ingram. Fournier's checked in for Portland. Collum passes to Meyer. Rebound by Reyes. New Orleans gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And the Pelicans miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's good from long range. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Feeds to Murphy. Reyes. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Hayes. Outside for Lewis. Here's Reyes. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now here's McCollum. T right on him. The pass to Meyer. Fires for three. No good on the shot. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
For me, I just try to go out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. But kind of I've been holding on to, paying.
Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from.
Into the lineup.
Going with a whole new group out there. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Justin Pat. Trent comes in for Fournier. And it's Lynch in for McCollum. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Lynch. Johnson is out there, Gary Trent. And it's Meyer in at the 4-man position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against the Spurs was all business. He scored 45 points and was his usual self at the defensive end, too. A lot of block shots, something we're accustomed to. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. But they won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for them. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Johnson can bang down low and move a guy back to help create space to convert.
To the paint. Watkins passes to Reyes. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Gary. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He just doesn't look like himself in this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
It's Trent on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
No good from Reyes.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best game.
Pelicans leading by 5. 1:51 left in the first half. It's tipped. Inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hit all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. And on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So certainly they're going to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. Presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Lewis checked in for New Orleans. Down low. Here's Lynch. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Reyes.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It's Ingram on the wing. Lynch defending. And that one drops for him. Lynch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
Inside, Williamson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Lynch. From down in the low post, it goes. Lynch has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Lewis passes to Reyes, launches it, drains the three-pointer. Baller's got 25 points.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Here's Trent. Can't hit from 12.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Irving. Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Waller is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass. Capella's got the first points in the second half here for New Orleans.
And it could have been a foul call. Caught the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Takes it from 10. Neal, no hit. New Orleans leading by 6. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. To the middle, 6 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says, we're not giving up this lead.
Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Reyes. Capella trying to free himself up.
Nice defensive sequence there by Heel. Not a natural lockdown defender, but he's a competitor.
To the inside. Goes up again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Wait.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Meyer passes it back. Here's Heel. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. Deflects the pass. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. And he gets the bucket. Capella's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
going to be on Zion Williamson.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Free throw drops for Hield.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Pelicans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Williamson throws it down.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella. That gives him the double double, 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. Now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Trailblazers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Reyes, started by Fournier, inside, and stolen by Fournier. Here's McCollum. And that one goes long.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
No good from Reyes.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up as he was there.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Throws it out for Williamson. Hammers the alley through.
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. That's a foul called on Bowles. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Murphy's checked in, and Nikhil Alexander walking in for Irving. Collin passes to Patton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. There are so many entertainment options these days, Brett. The NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Try to be the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
And there's the call on Nikhil Alexander walking. That is his first foul of the game.
And definitely a compete in the building.
Jenkins is checked in for Williams. Lillard scanning the floor. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Reyes, covered by Lillard to the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 11. Three-pointer bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 10 points.
Top-notch ball handling skills. That's just one of the things separating Lillard from most other point guards.
And the Pelicans miss again.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach. He's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons. That's the most beautiful and exciting part of growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Pass to Mike. Here's Pat. He's got 7. No good from the low block. Inside, stolen by McCollum. Here we go, all alone. Got loose. Here's Fournier. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Reyes. Misses the 3.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
They get it back, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Lewis is checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Trent's checked in. Now off the inbound. McCollum, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Reyes. And the 3 ball is good. Baller's got 28 points for the game.
And that's another 3. And it really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out here like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded by Reyes. It's McCollum with the drive. Sees that one drops for him. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down. That's pretty unsettling. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Great pass to set up the lay-in. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
To the inside. And now McCollum around the court all by himself. Rejected by Reyes. And it's out of bounds to Portland. Over 10 possession. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Trent kicks to McCollum. For the 3. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Hayes. And it's Portland with the rebound. Pat He's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 6 points for him.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
To the middle. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New Orleans in the lead. Reyes. He's guarded by McCollum. And there's the drive. Hayes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hayes has got 6.
They're catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Good work there as it goes.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And out of Lehigh, C.J. McCollum, probably the best player ever out of the Patriot League.
I don't think that's a stretch, Kevin. In 2013, when he was taken 10th in the NBA draft, I think a lot of people were trying to look up not just C.J. McCollum's name, but where Lehigh was in the country. But that draft pick has paid off huge for Portland. Him and Lillard have been one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league for the last few seasons. It is a tough matchup on a nightly basis to try to produce against what McCollum brings to the table offensively.
Down low, here's Murphy, and he takes it away. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. It's tipped. Reyes, he's guarded by McCullough. To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
It's nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The Pelicans have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Clint Capella, he's checked in for New Orleans. Portland also making some changes. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Justin Peck. And it's Lynch in for McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here, Lewis covering. Now the basket. Trent with it. Portland moving the ball. Pass to Lynch. Shot to stop the run. Hits it from 3-point range. Lynch has got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Reyes. And the Pelicans get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance.
Just love how he's banging down low. It's hard work to let them use some more of the clock here.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Zion Williamson's chip.
Blazers substitution.
Wrong range from the inbound. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
17.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Patton, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Johnson comes in for Gary Trent. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that's a foul. Called on Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far. On the floor for Portland. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Patton out there with Johnson. And it's Fournier in at the 3. McCollum, no good. Pelicans leading by 9. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Reyes. The Pelicans get another chance here. Here's Capella. the dunk by Capella.
That's what he gets, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love it.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Johnson can't hit. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
And that bucket added to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's McCollum. Now here's Lillard. Passes to Pat. Drives to the hoop. And to get open is Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. The run, and it's finished off inside by McCollum. Pelicans leading by 13. To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Hey guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire. To McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A pass to Peck. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Into the lane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
In that true GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
McCollum, no good. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Reyes. A three-pointer, no good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Inside, Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
One thing Zion's learning to do is just set better screens. It's so effective for the offense.
Lillard outside. Williamson with the block. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Johnson. McCollum against Irving. McCollum, no good.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
To the inside. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Reyes. Hits it again. Wow.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow. He has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. McCollum has to Pat.
That is 4 personal fouls. Second team foul.
And he makes the first. He's checked in for Clint Capella. And the Trailblazers making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. inside. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Three-pointer Lillard. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans leading by 19 points. Reyes, the pass to Williamson. The train. And they recover.
Yeah, maybe a...
Oh!
And here we go. This is great stuff as Zion looks like he's about to take over the game.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
New Orleans making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And here are the Trailblazers now. Lillard dishes to Heel. Back to Lillard. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Baller's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Over in the corner, Williamson. Ingram with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They get the rebound. And to get open is Johnson. And it's Capella missing. Trailblazers trail by 21. Kicks to Heel. A three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half. Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
And it's good, 2 points.
Just straight quickness. Lillard showing off the effortless blow-by.
Here's Reyes. Sinks the triple. Baller's got 43 points.
But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me, it was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
That's a 2 from Heel. The Trailblazers rebound.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. But sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Reyes. By Lillard.
2 minutes.
Down low. It's deflected. Capella. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Portland. Reyes, covered by Lillard. To the paint. Gets it out to Williamson. Here's Reyes. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New Orleans.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Baller.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
51 seconds left in the game. To the middle, here's Gabriel, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Bledsoe, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
So important for this offense that when you get opportunities like that, a player can knock them down. This time it's Bledsoe.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They grab their own miss. Gabriel's shot's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Patton kicks to Bledsoe. Off target with his three. Shoots it up. Missed. So easy, the Pelicans taking the W here. They got this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.